Family, thanks so much for joining me. So I wanted to bring you another video reading. So let me put the disclaimer on here. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Excuse me. This is a timeless reading, so it could have already happened, could be happening now, could happen in the future. You can also use this as a manifestation reading. All you need to do is claim this energy as your own. Of course, if I didn't already say it, take what resonates and leave the rest. Sometimes I'll say divine masculine and I mean divine feminine, and vice versa. We all have these energies, masculine and feminine energies in our bodies. So use those words as they make sense in your situation. I get my information from God and from the Holy Spirit. I don't use any cards or anything like that. If you would like to work with me, my information is in the description below. If there's anything I left out, I will try to sprinkle it in as I go along. I do astrology readings, twin flame work, and so much more. All right, y'all, so let me go in. So, Divine Masculine is puzzled now because you are not responding the way you usually would. You would have said that you love them by now. You would have reached out to them. You would have, or divine feminine, you would have said, I miss you. I can't live without you. This is really tough. And you, for many of you, collective, you are not saying those things. And divine masculine is really taken aback, really wondering what is going on. Did you find someone new? Did you start seeing somebody? Is someone else treating you better? And they want to come back, not because of that, but because they realized as you've been out of their lives and not really saying anything, and you've been focused on your bag and focused on self-care, glowing up, getting more powerful in all these different areas in your life. And they're puzzled about it and wondering what's going on and why you're not trying to be in their lives anymore. So for you, again, you've been glowing up, you've been looking amazing, feeling amazing, energetic, um, again, growing spiritually more powerful, and it is an amazing thing for divine masculine to be watching and waiting and wondering. And so for a lot of you, new love has come in and you have been having a great time. You have been looking amazing, more amazing than ever, dressing different, looking different. And divine masculine is wondering, why are you not struggling with this? Because they actually put you through an awful lot. And they're not saying it to be funny, but they're saying like they don't understand because you're apart from them and you look better than ever and they're separated and they feel like garbage or they look like garbage or they're not their usual selves, like they miss your energy. They were energized when you were with them. They were smarter, sharper, um, stronger, more powerful. They felt like they were on top of the world. They could conquer anything, they could do anything, and you're not there. And they're noticing your absence, and it's really scary for them because they are seeing just how much you added to their lives. They're seeing just how amazing you are, just how much you affected their energy in a great way, that you lifted them up, that you actually were supporting, encouraging, you were there for them. And now they're seeing that nothing is the same since you have distance from them. You actually pulled your power back. You are focusing again on getting your bag, on building the things that you've been wanting to build. You're working on your mental, emotional, psychological, social, spiritual, financial, physical, all these different ways. You are focused on the glow up in all those areas, and they are struggling because they can't understand why you're apart from them and you're doing so well, because they're not doing well without you, collective. They're suffering, and they're thinking of getting you back. If you've noticed, they might have been trying to reach out to you more, doing things to see if they could get your attention, and you're not biting, and they're upset and sad and devastated because you're just not where you were anymore. You're not the same. You actually have grown from this experience that you had with them, and they're wondering how can they get back in your life if they grow some more, if they change, if they want to treat you better, because they know again the value that you add to their lives, and they thought they could find you in someone else, somewhere else, doing something else, being someone else, and all they had to do was just be authentic and be themselves, and they could have gotten anything from you. But it's hard because it takes a lot of practice for a person to be genuine. It takes a lot of practice for them to stay genuine, um, to tell the truth. Many of these things that they did not have the courage to do because they thought if she knows the real me, or the collective knows the real me, they're not, they're afraid that they're not going to be accepted, supported, loved, encouraged by you. And so they would rather just not be involved in your life if they can just stay away. But they can't stay away. They're stalking you. For some of you, they're riding by your workplace, or I shouldn't say that, that's a strong word, but they're actually um, pursuing, riding by your workplace sometimes, checking on your social media. Like I said, they may be contacting you more often to see if they could get some kind of response. And for a lot of you, you've gone cold. You're not interested anymore. And for you, you're making more money than ever. You're more successful than ever. You've got more business, more clients, more, more everything than ever before. And they're wondering, how is she doing this? How's the collective doing this? Because they're not doing as well. Um, and they know why. Even though openly they don't want to take responsibility, they know that they did you wrong. They know they should have done better by you. And they know that they have to pay for the things that they've done for you. And it's hard for them. So it's going to take time for them to move on, because right now, it's not been that long since the two of you separated, or you actually separated. You pulled back your energy, you distanced from them, and they really can't take it. They're scrambling again, wondering, like, how do they get in touch with you, or what are you doing, who are you seeing? And the new love that is coming to your life is actually reciprocating. They're actually showing you this love that maybe you felt like you were missing in that situation with your former divine masculine, where you gave him chance after chance and he continued to clown and not do the things that he knew those things would be right. He knew what he should have been doing, but he thought he had more time. He wanted to play around, he wanted to have options, and he lost. It's devastating, it's crushing. um, but the new love in your life is showing you a lot of love, encouragement, support. Um, they're doing things right. And for some of you, you feel like, is this too good to be true? Are they just gonna treat me the same way that, my divine masculine before treated me? But as it turns out, they're not. They're serious. They want a good person. They want to build something with you. They want to reciprocate. They know you deserve love. They're trying to give you what you deserve. They know that you're skeptical. they're skeptical as well because they think, okay, is the collective too good to be true? Are they just telling me what I want to hear? Are they just doing things that they know I want to hear? What is it, that's going on? Because they are really attached. They're really falling in love with you. And when they're falling for you, they're crying. They have sleepless nights sometimes. They're wondering, okay, am I going to fall for this person and then they're going to leave me high and dry? So it's been a hard journey for them as well. They've been doing a lot of work on healing, and you have too. And it shows for both of you. So I would say that it's important for you to continue on the journey of glowing up again, spiritually, physically, mentally, psychologically, emotionally, socially, financially, in all these different areas of your life. Continue to glow up, continue to watch, read, listen to things that you know will lift you up. Continue to focus on doing the things that are most important to you. Continue to engage in self care and love yourself. Continue to keep your energy, close to you unless you are reciprocating the other person that you're working with, dealing with, whatever is reciprocating, and you know that it's a fair exchange, because you can't afford to just continue to waste your energy. You're here, you have work to do. Both of you have work to do, and so it's important for you. I think your new love that has come in has shown you some things. They get a lot of gifts. They get a lot of, new things. They get a lot of expensive things. They have expensive tastes. They want to spoil you. They want to know how you would respond if they did spoil you. They don't want you to take advantage of them. And I think that's part of the holdup, that they're afraid that, if they do spoil you, if they do buy you all kinds of stuff, they buy you a new car, if you do get a new house, if you do get new clothes, if you do, a whole bunch of stuff, like if they invite you into their world, because they could be a celebrity, they could be very successful, they could be, very wealthy financially, they could be, very powerful, they could be, you don't know what you're walking into, and they're saying, if they introduce you to their world, if they invite you in, are you going to appreciate it? Are you going to treat them well? Because they also have had negative experiences, and just like you, they don't want anyone making them look stupid or feel like they trusted someone again and they got devastated again and their heart got broken again, and they don't think they could recover because they think you're the one. And deep down, even though you're afraid and skeptical, you think they're the one as well. Um, so again, continue to glow up, continue to take care of yourselves, continue to be open. It's up to you if you give your divine masculine from before a second chance, because some of you are going to decide to give them a second chance. For others of you, you won't. For others of you, you're moving on to the new love because you're seeing that it's promising. You're seeing that they are reciprocating, that they are doing the right things, that, the two of you work well together. They want to build with you and eventually maybe have a family with you if that's something that you want as well. But they're afraid again that you'll make a fool out of them, that they have brothers, they have friends, they have people around them. And, for some of you, they have sisters, they have, friends, people around them, and they don't want to be taken for a ride or made to look like a fool. They really want someone who's going to be genuine, who's going to be good to them. All right, so, I will end the reading for now. I want to bring you another reading again soon. As always, happy lighting, fast manifesting, and I'm going to talk to y'all again soon. All right, love y'all. Bye for now.